Alright, hey guys, so I'm back after, I think it's been a week or so. Some personal stuff came up. So we had to put a little bit of a halt on recording. And I'm kind of excited. During the time that I wasn't recording or doing anything like that, I did manage to beat the game once, finally. I think it was with, yes, the Ranger. So that was fun. I got a new character unlocked off of that. We got the Wanderer, who has the interesting effect of the Traveler. I guess obviously it says what it does, but I don't know to what extent that is. It's not stated anywhere, so we're gonna unlock this guy. We're gonna try it out. Okay. Also, I'm extremely excited because my favorite YouTuber to watch myself in my personal time is Northern Lion. I'm sure anyone who may or may not stumble upon this video knows him because he's essentially the king of roguelikes at this point. Roguelikes. Most of them he tries, but he hadn't tried this one yet, and it's interesting actually. One of the reasons I picked this game up because I saw that he hadn't, and usually I look at a game and I see if you play it or not, and I try it based on the video, But for me to have chosen a game that he wasn't playing, played it, made some videos, and then suddenly it pops up on, over there, it's kind of cool. Because usually I don't know anything about the games before I see it there. And for once, it's the opposite. Well, obviously he hasn't seen any of these videos. No one's really seen any of these videos, to be honest. But still, it's still fun. But yeah, so I'm back at it. It's been a couple of days now since I've played. I've kind of looked at some other games to poke around, maybe add some variety. One of them being Soulstone Survivors, which is interesting. I like it, but it is, I'm playing on a laptop. I'm not on any kind of powerful equipment, and not gonna lie, it had my computer running pretty hot, so it is playable. But I think adding OBS on top of that is might be a bit of a stretch. Now I'm noticing. I forgot I had the poison jar, so I wanted to bring. It's okay. But Soulstone Survivors is fun. It's interesting. I like the permanent upgrades you get as you play, and you obtain resources and go through the different levels. And it is more in the realm of Vampire Survivors than this. Whereas Vampire Survivors is a game you can kind of sit back and relax a little bit, and just try to make good decisions. Whereas in this, you're rolling around, you're dodging and stuff. Soulstone Survivors leans more towards Vampire Survivors, but does have bullet hell elements. I'm not very far in the game, so I don't know how intense they get really. But it's fun nonetheless. Other than that, I've kind of taken a peek at a few other things. I'm waiting for the Assessor to drop still. I'm really excited for when that happens for Dome Keeper. I love that game, but I feel like it's been played so much already. I'm gonna wait for some new stuff to come out first. Spider Queen, easy peasy. Let's see if I don't get hit for saying that. But I am excited to be back. I've noticed I've gotten some viewers actually. Only 2 for this latest one before this one, and then 3 for another, but still, it is exciting to see any number there that isn't me just checking to see if anyone saw it, but it's fine. hopefully one of these days I can get everything set up for Twitch and just test that out. Just to see what it's like, you know. I think it'd be fun. So I don't really use spears that much, but since we're just coming back, let's spice it up a little bit. Let's give it a go. It's kind of interesting. Seems there's a little multi-attack going on there. We'll see. We'll let it ride for now. I've tried to use spears in the past. I'm not the biggest fan of them. Gosh, that was silly. I'm not the biggest fan of them usually, but it's not to say that I think they're bad, because I don't think they're bad. I think they're perfectly fine. But I forget, that's negating that heart there, isn't it? They're perfectly fine weapons. They give you a good amount of range, and the only thing about them though is it kind of sucks not having any area of effect, especially for some of these rooms where there's these huge clusters of enemies, which isn't really a problem yet, but it will be. Whoops. Okay, we're definitely a little rusty. And you know, if there's a cooler weapon here, I might just replace it. Okay, we used the katana last. I don't remember if it was in an episode or if it was in my personal playtime, but we have used it recently, so we'll forego that. We have some intelligence, and the Wanderer doesn't seem, at least so far, to be leaning towards a specific build, really. So, throwing javelins, it's interesting. I don't like reloading that much, though. Let's try the word I will attempt to pronounce. No, I don't know. Is it, you think it's kugeblitz or kugeblitz? Or kugeblitz? I don't know. There's a lot of ways you could pronounce that depending on what language you're considering. I will likely get hit here. Okay, so this weapon is fucking cool as hell, but it is a little invasive on the screen here. This is the knight warrior. Is that good? Strength? Extra stats towards a level is always pretty good. I have 15 gold. I could go here, because this is a fun weapon. I could just try to make it work throughout the whole run. Maybe get it some upgrades and an enchant. But I don't have enough money to enchant. I think it's like 20 to 30. Plus, I like to have a couple of chances to retry it. See, oh, this is fun. Okay, you know what? Fuck it. We're gonna let it ride. Fuck it. The spear was cool. This is cooler. Who cares? Pointy stick doesn't compare to sweet ass lightning ball. Okay. And I didn't even pay attention. It's applying the shock. Which, if I'm being honest with you, I don't know what the fuck the lightning bolt does. I really don't. But I bet it's pretty good. I don't know. We don't have an accessory, so it could be beneficial. I do need to keep an eye on my phone. Because, gotta make sure my girlfriend doesn't need help. Let me, 1 second. Should probably set up a pause function so I can just pause the video for moments like that, but it's okay. I've got like 4 or 5 videos out and no viewers. I don't know how to get away with stuff like that for now. Why not? Oh jeez. Okay, yeah. These are so distracting. It's gonna be hard for me not to murder myself on some of the harder bosses. But I think as an early game looker already, this thing is pretty substantial. I do need to start getting gold, because the ability of my character here to find more of the event rooms and shops and stuff requires me to have money to utilize it. Ooh, that was bad. This might be the end of me. I don't think I've ever lost in Banshee. We did it. Good. We're surviving, if barely. Okay. What do we need to make this dream a reality here? Great question. I don't know. Let's see. So we're doing lightning damage. These things, the attack frequency per ball seems pretty high. So things maybe that do better with frequency of attack might be pretty good. Like maybe if I could get permanent infusions and stack some other elemental effects on top of it. It'd be pretty good. You have to, right? So you already have a lightning theme, so you gotta double up. You gotta double up. Let's do it. And to that end, we'll collect an infusion effect in order. Oh, that's actually working nice. Oh, that's so good. See if we can get a weapon upgrade. Or I suppose I should say a whetstone. Well, these things move a little slow though. Might be troublesome for the faster end. What is this? I've never actually seen this random room before. Okay, monkey statues are always a hit or miss thing. Let's see if it's good. Okay, it cursed me, but it... Whoa. So, what? So you just get a +1 to the proficiency of... Wow. And you only get one curse? Really? That's so good. Wow, okay. That seems powerful, but... Because it's rare to find anything that increases proficiency. Extremely rare. So, to find something that just kind of gives it to every single one of them, but also lets you get 2 proficiency, so you can get, you know, some of the weaker scaling weapons up to S that normally wouldn't be, which have powerful effects. Sometimes to balance that. Hello. Nice little kobold village. We're using a weapon that uses mana. Okay. Go bigger, go home. Get these. We're gonna get some mana going. Use this for consumables. Got a lot of bombs there. Okay, the heart is good, but the dice are very good. Being able to, we know we're sticking with this weapon because it's fun, so we're just gonna go here. The dice are incredible. Being able to not control what you get, but get rid of what you don't want is an incredible ability. I mean, in every roguelike in history that has them, they're always a must or close to it. Wow, yeah, the weapon. Oh, this is great for the cool game. Just knock out little beats and just stand still at least for that part of the fight. That was pretty good. I'm actually feeling really good. This might be my first win recorded. So that's kind of exciting. Wow, 2 of these. We don't need any more curses. We can't really give up a heart. I'd rather go here. We could give up a heart because it's a crutch, right? But it could go bad. just wasn't worth it, was it? Tower Shield's good, but reduced movement speed, you know, for some of the later bosses, it's not good. You know, if you're getting chased down, or just some of the enemies even. Like, if you're getting chased down by a shark, how do you use that really? If you're getting chased down by a shark, you don't want to be slow. You're gonna die. So we're gonna skip that. I don't know what applies to far range, but I guess I could shoot a lightning bolt, run away from it, maybe. This could have a good helmet, so actually the meat, but we do need to level up here pretty soon. I think we're kind of lagging behind. That is what this does. Okay, we're gonna lose an HP off of this. This is a little risky, but we're going for the gold here. I don't know, there's nothing actually we need from a warrior chest. I might just skip it, honestly. But let's see, we have good keys. Okay, Frostbane. Ooh, Frostbane is so good, especially with what we have. Double S scaling on strength and intelligence. And Frostbite. No, we committed. We're taking this bad boy to the end. I'm not going to tell you I'm going to beat the final boss with it. But I am going to tell you that I tried. You know what? I believe it. I think it can do whatever it wants to be. Plus, I mean, theoretically, if you're good enough in this game, you could beat the game with, like, a basic kunai or something, you know, just some not that good early game weapon. You could do it. It won't be easy. And it may take you a long time, especially because the death fight has a good amount of HP relative to some of these other ones. But I believe. Soon. So we've only got rerolls for this accessory is pretty good, but there could be a better accessory that could enhance magic. Ooh, dragons or garbage. Not dragons. They look like dragons, but really they're gargoyles. Although I'm curious, since they're shaped dragon-ish, do you think there's a Dragon Slayer sword? I'd have to wonder if these guys would apply, since they look like dragons to me. I don't know. It's just not good. Can't reload this bad boy, it's infinite. Infinite lightning balls for all. Now, see, the scaling on this is only intelligent. Only intelligence, whichever you prefer. Although I think intelligence is the more correct. No, it's just INT, so it could be either or. Well, no, it'll turn in here. Never mind. I'm lying to you. We're gonna get this for the level. It only scales off of intelligence, and we aren't getting very much of that. So this may be a tricky next couple of fights, as the enemies continue to get stronger, and I do not, at least not by much. Okay, this. I don't know if the lightning bolt does damage over time. I don't really understand what the effect is, so let's skip it for now. No. This. More balls means more damage. Alright, is that, I mean, that's just the truth. Oh, what kind of god? Okay, so I got a little bit there. The mimics don't even think are really that difficult, but I struggle with them sometimes. We have a healing potion. Okay, so we're gonna take some of these potions because there's always a chance I end up with mage blood. Okay, and that's, you know, these will be very powerful effects when they're stacked like that. Okay, Dragon Slayer Stash has some of the most fun weapons in the game. I'm gonna try it. No, because it's gonna tempt me. It's gonna tempt me to get rid of my sweet lightning ball staff, so we're gonna keep going. Oh, the genie. Okay, yeah. Show me what you got. Doom power. They maxed it. And the genie, I believe, is the only way it pushes the level of max up 1. It goes to 4 instead of 3. So it's significantly stronger. See, like that, we could go. But we're not going to, because we're committing. No matter what, we're committing. Even if it's weak. Okay. Getting a lot of strength, though. And I'm not getting that much intelligence. It's okay, maybe we'll get one of the proficiency abilities for it, and we can pivot a little bit. But sometimes how the game goes, you know, it's a roguelike, so you don't. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Intelligence is our worst stat. It's fine. We could get a lot. We're similar. We get a lot of intelligence just randomly, so it might be fun. Get some more bombs. Okay, that's pretty good. We're doing good. I mean, our room clearing is fantastic, at least. And so is our box damage, honestly. It's sizable. Now, I do think this will struggle against some of the faster bosses that are moving a lot. But if they're staying in place, this is a very powerful weapon. It seems like at least. How about the lightning strike procs from that purple gun? It's nice. Where can these guys here? Now, I'm also a little afraid the lightning bolt sound could be annoying through recording. I guess we'll see in post how that sounds, but I don't know. Gosh, we're getting everything but intelligence. Okay, let's see. Let's see what we get in the shop. Maybe we'll get some. We did not. Jeez, we'll go ahead and buy this just to stay topped up. Just in case something horrible happens, especially with sharks and crabs existing in this godforsaken water level. This could be good with mage blood. Let's see if we can get this bad boy. Yes, let's get this thing enchanted. Got precise. It's pretty good. It's pretty good crit chance on it now. Although the damage on it alone is not high, so I don't know how well it'll do. Since really the damage that I'm getting as high is based off of the lightning procs and the status effect. Which is doing well though, so I suppose that's not that bad. Let's see, yeah, the shark's a little scary. It's getting intense here. We're doing good. Yes. Excellent. We have plenty of keys. We'll just keep getting stats. Jeez, I wish I could somehow get strength scale on this thing. We would be working wonders. I'm scared to go to the mage one because what if there's a cool weapon? That's my weakness. Even though I promised the stat. Oh, the explosion scroll is pretty neat, but it suffers from the same thing the ball does anyways, which is, you know, I'm not getting the right kind of stuff for it. What's the monkey? Go monkey curse again. I already kind of forgot what it did. Other than, well, I know the good thing that it did, but okay. The Kraken is super easy. I'm so glad I got this guy and set it beside me. It feels good. Especially because he stands still in this phase. That's so good. Chase me around a little bit. It's fun. Focus. I like to run along the edge for this fight. The further the bullets are away from the middle, the better. If you don't want to run a tight circle on the inside, you want to run as far on the outer part as you can. Find every corner. Okay, so in this game, typically I favor higher damage. It's kind of like other games where it's cool to have defenses, but typically damage is king, and that's just, you know, that's just kind of the nature of these games, because what better defense is there than the thing attacking you not existing, right? Like, it can't damage you if it's dead, and that's, you can't argue against that. Oh. Let's scroll over. I kind of like Mage Blood here. Or even better, I would like... Oh, that kind of sucks. Look at this. I'm not really doing that much with the stars right now, but... These are guns kind of meh. So luckily I wasn't even consider using it anyways. By the way, attunement. I've kind of been ignoring it. Inflicts all poison stacks at once. How does that work? Oh, you just hit them once and it applies all 10 stacks. That's kind of neat if I was going a poison build, but I'm not. We're using cool lightning stuff. So, sorry. Oh wait, that's so pointless because this is maxed. Yeah, my weapon's maxed. There's no point in it. Okay, these enemies make me struggle. What was I saying? I feel like I was saying something specific, but it's a flamerang. Goodbye. I've got all I need. By the way, if you're playing this game, I think this is kind of a given, especially for those experienced in these type of games, but you don't want to find a weapon and then no matter what be like, I'm going to use that weapon. At least not until you've gotten pretty good. Because I am absolutely gimping myself right now. Like, it's doing well. It's really not bad, actually. But I could be doing a lot more than what I have with some of the other weapons I've seen. So, you know, with that being said, games are made to be fun. And you can't deny that this weapon is fun as hell. I mean, I don't even know what to say about it. Like, it looks like Sonic when he's spinning in a wheel and shooting electricity everywhere. It's great. It's everything you could ever need. And I have it here in my hands. Great loot clear too. I mean, I've definitely had better damage for bosses, but you gotta admit, it's going through these regular enemies pretty good. Now this is kind of an enemy, I don't know. I struggle sometimes with the red dragon, because I don't know why. Like, it's such an obvious attack pattern, super easy to dodge. Like, okay, it's a dragon, it shoots fire, usually in a line or like in a curve like that. And then now this is the phase where the dragon's mad, it's running at you, you know. Very obvious pattern. But I just do stupid stuff like that. Like, I could have dodged at a better angle. That would have been fine. But the dragon makes me panic. Like, I will probably die here. It's my greatest foe. Aside from, obviously, the final boss and, the second boss. So we lost our Defy Death, which is unfortunate because I like to have it for the end if I can, because death is fucking scary. I don't do melee damage, goodbye. I never will either. I've committed my life to these lightning balls. Okay, no silly risk, alright. We've already taken one big silly risk. That's all we need. Okay, so these are just upgrades of weird pig things from the beginning of the game. Gosh, really, this is the least intelligence I've had in a while, even for one drug. Usually you at least get some, but the one time I have a weapon that only uses it, I am not getting any. It's okay, because I look at that. I like to think the game just recognizes how powerful these balls are and is weakened me for that reason. Oh, okay, you stop that. You stop that. Plenty of agility. Ooh, okay. This will at least make the intelligence I do have even better. Which is kind of brings up to an S. That's pretty good. Okay, I kind of just like looking at weapons. No, actually, we'll go to this just in case I do manage to get the permanent effect. I think that would really make this pop right now. Since the flat damage that this weapon had isn't that high, increased crit or increased damage won't be that important. This will be good, but it won't be as strong as just applying a ton of status effects would be. So lightning is kind of pointless, because this already is applying lightning. So I don't really need it. I don't think it stacks, and even if it did, this weapon is applying lightning stacks, so it doesn't trigger at max stacks almost instantly. Oh jeez, come on. Okay, whatever, we'll just go here for the increase towards our next level. There you go. You're getting murdered, buddy. Alright, we'll go this way. For those of you who maybe have stumbled upon this, maybe even because, you know, Northern Lions started doing videos on it, it might bring more attention to this game. And thus maybe even leave a few people here in the end when they run out of his videos to watch and they're looking for a little bit more. In case I get permanent potions instead of infusions. Actually, you've seen this or something better. This game is in active development, a ton of fun. I've been absolutely addicted. Like, it has been, you know, a problem. But they are planning on adding more characters, they're planning on adding more to progress through, more variety, all kinds of stuff. So, this is absolutely fun stuff to work on. And I can't recommend it. I've played a lot of the greats. I played Hades. I played a little bit of Binding of Isaac. Oh, geez, I'm missing one. So let's do this early. But it's absolutely a blast. Like, you know, made a horrible mistake and I'm going to die, but it's okay. I can talk about the game for a second. Talk about the game for a second. Good lord, I had a stroke. But it's a lot of fun. It's very challenging. It's difficult. I mean, I'm sure there's lots of people who will see me playing this like this idiot. Why did I get this guy? You're supposed to only get them if you... What? Hold on, am I remembering the unlock wrong? Okay, I see. The doppelganger doesn't count as one of these classes. Oh, okay, I see. So I didn't think I was unlocking that, so we'll look at him while we're talking about the game a little bit. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, wow, that's such an interesting ability. We'll go ahead and unlock that. Anyways, you know, the game has a lot of variety as it is, and even in such, you know, an early state. You know, there's still so much more to be worked on, so much to be done with the game. And it's already fantastic. Like, look, I've already gotten a lot of this stuff unlocked, and then there's this mechanic here, which they're going to be implementing pretty soon, I believe. And it's all these effects that I think are going to increase difficulty, or, you know, maybe augment how the game is played, and more mechanics to come that's going to build this game to what it is. And I think that's going to change what this looks like, maybe not. I don't know, that'd be interesting. But yeah, there's so much to do already. It's only a few bucks on Steam. It's a great price point. Absolutely consider picking this game up. I can't recommend it enough. Even when I'm not trying to make a video on it, I'm playing it just because. Please play this game if you haven't yet. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Next time, I swear I'm gonna get a win on camera. I'm gonna do it. But I'm gonna check on my girlfriend. Maybe we'll record another after this, maybe not. But you guys have a wonderful night and a wonderful day otherwise. See you next time.